In this episode, I'm going to give you some tips and strategies to help you actually achieve your New Year's resolution so that we can make 2019 your strongest year ever. Stay tuned. Happy New Year! Today is January 2nd, and this is the time of the year when people normally start to figure out what it is that they want to achieve this year, also known as the New Year's resolution. And even though experts say you shouldn't set them because maybe your mindset isn't really ready for them, I figured I would give you some tips and strategies on how to achieve the goals that you've set out for the year, even if you've failed previously before. So basically, in the last video I had said, commit to seeing it through, commit to seeing it through, commit to seeing it through. And yes, that is probably the single most important thing that you can do, but there are some strategies that you can also use to help you along the way. You know, one of them is finding expert counsel to help you along your journey. You see, when it comes to your goals, chances are you're not the only one that has sought to achieve them before, and there will be people that can help you along the way. You know, last year I had set the goal that I wanted to take my cooking to the next level because I wanted to be able to provide more food, or I should say better food for my family. So for Christmas, my wife had gotten me the Hell's Kitchen cookbook. I had also purchased some of the other Gordon Ramsay cookbooks and Bobby Flay cookbooks, as well as Marcus Samuelsson, and I think that may have been all the cookbooks. But you think about it, every recipe within a cookbook is essentially a how-to from some of the top people in the world. Now, even though I can't seek expert counsel from them, or at least it wouldn't be that easy to, some of my personal training clients, some of my friends, and also my sister-in-law are well versed in cooking skills, and I can always ask for their guidance. And I had just picked up some tips and strategies from them as well. Now, let's say, for example, that your goal is to get in shape for the coming year. Don't start with jogging. Don't start with just about any, I mean, you should start, but what I'm saying is that you want to start from the right place. You know, if you have a little bit of money to spend, go find a personal trainer that has a wide range of success stories to their cred. It's not just about certification, it's actually about can they actually deliver the results that they promise. Find a person whose marketing gimmick is the success stories. If you can't afford a personal trainer, buy a book written by a credible personal trainer about how to achieve that which you set out to achieve. Now, in addition to that, if you have expert counsel, or you can surround yourself with people that can also help you achieve your goals, that would be good. You know, like when you ask a person a question, you essentially borrow from their knowledge and experience. And when you have a wide range of people that you can ask questions to, it's like almost like getting a lifetime of knowledge. The one caveat on that is beware of the person that's giving advice that they don't take themselves. You know, with hiring a personal trainer, they don't have to have set a world record. They don't have to have taught at workshops nationally and internationally. And they don't have to be a bodybuilding champion or anything of the sort. But they should look like they've touched a weight at some point in their life. They don't have to have the perfect physique, but they should be a product of their own system. You know, a lot of times when I go to parties, I hear people giving advice on how to get in shape, and sometimes it is just downright stupid. I don't want to use negative words like that, but there really isn't a better word for it. Don't take advice from people who haven't been there themselves. You know, I don't take strength training advice from people that are weaker than me, and I don't take financial advice from people that aren't wealthy. You know, success leaves clues, and a lot of the clues you can see just by looking at them. Now also, when it comes to big goals, and this is part of my motivational speech, is really just made up of small successes along the way. So if you can take your big goal and break it down into small manageable steps that you can easily take action on, your goals will be achieved. It's simply a matter of time. One of the other tips or strategies or whatever that I'd like to tell you is don't create a lot of goals to chase at once. You know, focus on just a few, and then when it's got your laser focus, then you're not going to be as easily distracted along the way. You know, jack of all trades is the master of none. Set your mind on one or two goals, take aggressive, focused, consistent action upon them, and then you'll achieve it. If you don't know how, seek expert counsel. After you've achieved that goal, then you can set a new goal. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a product pitch, but I created what I call the 90-Day Accomplishment Challenge Journal to help with this, right? So it has essentially a daily page where it says, let's see if I can show you. Today's date, days remaining of the 90-day challenge, commit to a goal for 90 days. So it has your main goal, it has the due date, and it has the days remaining of the challenge. It also asks who can help you with this. This would be that seeking expert counsel or finding someone to collaborate that has your best intentions in mind. Now it also asks, what are the first 3 steps necessary to move this towards completion? Step 1, step 2, step 3. And then you obviously write it down. What absolutely positively must be done by the end of this week, no matter what, to move this forward. And then from that, it is what it has to be done by the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, it says, what have you accomplished? Now, part of the reason for asking what it is that you accomplished is, one, it keeps you accountable to your own goals, but it also helps you celebrate the successes along the way. When you celebrate your successes, you gain a bit of momentum. Now, this challenge is for 90 days. At the end of the 90 days, let me just flip to the right page. It asks what you've accomplished during your 90-day period. Now, even if you haven't accomplished your main goal within that 90-day period, like let's say it's just something that's bigger than can really be allotted in 90 days, you will be 90 steps closer to accomplishing your goal if you just stay focused and committed to seeing it through. So the link, if you're interested in purchasing that, the link is within the description. And of course, what happens next is up to you. And if you enjoyed today's content, please like and subscribe.